If God is so good, then why is there so much evil in the world? I've heard people say things like Jesus Christ, um, removed hell and hell does not exist. I don't know if you're from planet Earth, because I don't think it takes much for one to see how much hell surrounds people. People are dying, people are sick, economy is going down. But despite all of that, I think Christianity has the best pain plan. Now, this is part 3, and I want to start with a contradiction that has bothered me for some time. So I grew up in church, and one of the things they used to say is that when man fell into sin, his relationship ended with God. But the first person who spoke to Adam after he fell into sin was God. That's very interesting. I think that's very interesting. But when I analyze the text, what I'm realizing is that God does not relationship with us in a very linguistic sense. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, nor has it entered into the mind of man the things which the Lord has in store for his people, but it has been revealed to us in our spirit. So how God talks to us is from a spirit to spirit basis. For anyone who's been following me for some time, you'll remember that how I think about a spirit is the way you show up in the world. You remember my friend passed away in December. The mother who cried made me realize that the reason she was actually crying is because how this young man showed up in the world is no longer there. And so how we actually relate to God is how we show up in the world. It's from a spirit to spirit basis. And your spirit is what actually has your capacity. In fact, my screensaver is my capacity is in my spirit, not my body, not my degree, not my accolades, not other people's opinions. My capacity, how awesome I can be on planet Earth, is determined by my spirit, not even my own mind. Ooh. Yeah, so God relates to us from a spirit to spirit basis. Those who worship him must worship him in spirit. Okay, I'm gonna end with this because I can see I won't be able to finish everything. I'm gonna end with giving a definition of God, and that is to look at him as the ideal future. When I say the ideal future, I'm not talking about the future as in it's distant from us, because there are two things that make up the future. That is, it's a place that's not in us, it's distant from us. I'm not talking about that, but I like the other aspect of the future, and that is it's an always going to. So relationshiping with God, it's a constant manifestation of that which is within you. Ooh. Anyways, see you all in part 4. Peace.